So today we have two very different types of designs from our friends at Tenable. It's kind of a modern versus traditional showdown here, made by a few well-known designers. We got the Tenable Bison here, designed by Ray Laconico. And we have the Higonokami from Goran Mihajlovic, I think I'm saying it correctly. This one's a front flipper, but designed to be like an old school 1800s Higonokami knife from Japan. But let's check out the Bison first. Now, this is a shrunk down version of the Kansept Bison that came out a while ago. That one was like 9.5 inches or something. It was a big boy. Now we're more in like the 7.25, 7.5 inch area. Definitely more of a mid-size EDC now. You can still get all 4 fingers on it. Really nice clip point blade with some Bowie inspiration. Nice little swedge there as well. This one has the rose gold finish on it, but it does come in a bunch of different finishes. It is a liner lock, and this one does have aluminum scales. Really like the way they did the aluminum scales on this. It comes in a G10 variant as well. Now, while I can look at this knife and say, yeah, that probably was designed by Ray Laconico. He's one of my favorite designers. It still has a little bit different vibe compared to some of his other stuff. The lines are a little bit different. You know, this one's got the guards here. It's just slightly different compared to his other stuff, but still got that same Ray vibe. Really like that gold hardware on here. I think it looks great with the black. And then the bronze pocket clip right there. Non-reversible though, which is kind of a bummer. Us lefties can use liner locks for righties as well. It's not too hard. As I flub up there, here's a thumb flick. But as far as ergos go, really like these guards. Your hand just locks right in. You can keep your thumb back here, or you can put your thumb up here on this flat spot. It's a high flat grind blade, but it gets pretty thin behind the edge, about a 3.25 blade. But yeah, ergos just feel fantastic on this. This is definitely a great EDC knife. If this thing had a pocket clip for lefties, I would carry this one a lot. Reverse flick is nice and simple, and the thumb flick is great as well. Or you can just kind of slow roll it here like so. Lockup looks pretty good. And there's your sharpening choil. So, you know, once you get back to about right there is where it would start widening out on you, but you have quite a bit of space to play with when it comes to sharpening. Nitro V blade. Really like this grippy diamond texture on the handles here, and I like the finish on this aluminum as well. Some gold standoffs. Deep carry pocket clip. Pretty standard. Feels fine. So yeah, I dig this design. Like I said, I'm a Ray Laconico fan, so, you know, of course I dig this design. It's got his vibes written all over it. Just with these unique guards that really lock you in, that maybe make it more of kind of a hard use, you know, all day knife. But like I said, there is an even bigger version of this as well. It would be cool if they made a concept version of this smaller one as well and, you know, called it the Baby Bison or Bison Mini or something. But as is with the budget version here, it's in that $60 range. Definitely worth it. I can give this one 2 thumbs up. I think Nitro V steel is fine. Some people like it, some people don't. It's used on a lot of higher end fixed blades because it is pretty tough and pretty easy to sharpen in the field. Yeah, you're not going to have edge retention for days, but everyone needs to learn how to sharpen anyway. And this is one that's going to be pretty easy to sharpen for you. You just want to make sure you don't take off that tip if you're freehanding. So overall length, we're at about 7 3/8. Like I said, the blade here is about 3.25. Blade stock thickness, 1/16. And I'm guessing this thing will slice pretty well. Yeah. Nice thin blade and slicey. Sorry about my autofocus there, guys. I have a new camera coming with a little bit better AF. But yeah, very, very slicey. Now, the Higonokami is an interesting one. It's stylized after an 1800s pocket knife in Japan. Once like the samurai era got banned, they banned swords there. A lot of those guys ended up going into pocket knives and making pocket knives instead. And this was originally a friction fit folder. You got to kind of hold it back here when you're flipping it, by the way, because you got this big tab that could get in your way. So like, look, if I try to flip it a little closer, it's going to hit my hand there. You can do the little reach around as well. That's no issue. Very, very easy to flip this thing once you get the hang of it. You know, if you like front flippers, this one you'll like it because it's super duper easy to flip. The big thing is just you can't hold it too far up there. It's got to be more like back here. It's got sort of a modified Warrenclyffe hybrid, you know, reverse Tanto blade there, but very, very useful, kind of a medium flat grind there. Now, this designer, he is a guy who's from Serbia, from my understanding, but he has lived in the Amazon for like 25 years, and he's a master bladesmith in the Amazon. So pretty interesting. Google him. I'll put his name in the description. Sorry if I butchered it and didn't say it correctly, but definitely an interesting story. Now, you have kind of a neutral handle on this, made out of micarta. This is a purple micarta. Liner lock. I think this one has good lockup as well. Yeah, not failing too much. You could do this all day long. Oh, except for that time, I held it too close. Now, I'm not good at front flipping with my right hand, but let's see if I can do it on this one. Just got to hold it a little farther back and, oh, almost. Dang, it just wants to twist on me. I suck at this. Oh, kinda. There we go. All right, so like I said, you can tell how this was originally a friction folder. You know, those have that big tab here. And then when you're holding it, your thumb can rest right on there, and there's that kind of swoop there. Feels really comfortable, actually. If you want to choke up more, you can and get your thumb kind of right out here. There is no jimping, but it still feels pretty solid because of the geometry there of that blade. This one does have a deep carry clip as well with black hardware, black liners, no reversible clip. Again, I think we could have done a reversible clip on this one as well. Lefties can definitely manipulate a knife like this. No big deal. Ball bearing action, both of these knives do. It feels great. I mean, it's just super duper simple to deploy. The detent, about a medium strength. Let's see how it is compared to the Bison here. Bison feels like the detent's a little bit stronger. But yeah, while it's a pretty simple handle shape, as you can see, it's actually pretty comfortable for like an EDC type of knife. It fills out your hand pretty good. I like that it gets wider towards the base as opposed to the other way around where handles get thinner at the base. That never makes a lot of sense to me. This makes a lot more ergonomic sense and you can lock in better. Really like that ramp right there for your thumb. Blade stock thickness on this, also 1/16. Overall length, we're looking at about 6 7/8. And the cutting edge there is about 2 3/4. The full blade, you know, about 3. The pivot here, I'm guessing, is a T8. The body screws here are a T8 as well, but the pocket clip screws here are a T6. Not that you're really going to be adjusting that much. And the Bison here is the exact same as well. T8 body screws and pivot screw and T6 clip screws. Now here's a closer look at that blade. You got a pretty strong tip there, as you can see. It's pretty thick right here as it goes down to the tip. Let's see how it slices. Oh yeah, that one's good too. So now with this guy, I kind of like it because I do respect traditional stuff. I think it's comfortable in the hand. The blade shape is useful for an EDC knife. Ergonomics feel good. I do kind of wish it still had one other deployment method, but it's not a huge deal if you like front flippers because this one's so easy to front flip. The one con really with this design is just this big tab here will get in your way if you're holding it too far up here, like I said. So, you know, it kind of catches your hand there. But if you like the look of this, you like the design, you're going to like the knife. It's a solid, solid knife. The centering looks pretty damn good on this one. But as far as my style goes, I'm going to lean towards the Bison here. I'm a huge Laconico fan. And, you know, I'm going to pick a more modern pocket knife usually. But I do appreciate stuff like this. But yeah, this one just feels good. I love the acoustics on it. Let me know down in the comments which one you like, and I will have links in the description for both of these guys. I think that's it, and please like if you enjoyed the video. That about wraps it up. Until next time, thanks for watching.